Tonight at 9, enjoy the Rudolph and Frosty special, just after Harper Valley TNA.
Hello and welcome to the Newlywed Game. And here's your host, Weed Eubanks.
Thank you for that well-deserved welcome. Well, we've got a great show for you today, and I'll tell you, we've got three couples who haven't been this nervous since their waterbed sprung a leak. Let's meet couple number one from Encino, California, Lance and Sandy Young. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourselves?
Well, I've been married 3 weeks now, and Sandy's a telephone operator, and I'm an actor in Encino, California.
Oh, she supports you, does she, Lance?
Well, I happen to be in an extended engagement at the Encino IHOP Dinner Theater in Encino. Charlie's in every Friday night. You can't take with you on Saturdays. Group rate's not included. Drinks not included either.
Oh, now where is that again, Lance?
It's in Encino.
All right. Moving right along, couple number two hails from Austin, Texas. Please welcome Joe Bob and Vicky Faye Meadows. Now, have either of you ever been to Encino?
No, we have never been to Encino, but I'm sure it is a very pleasant town.
So how long have you two been married?
11 months and 15 days of pure bliss, Weeb.
It sounds like heaven. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Vicky?
I am the associate editor of the Texas Morality Monthly, a publication that I am sure you are aware of.
Of course! So, Joe Bob, I understand that you were a professional football player.
That's right, Weeb. I was a 14th round draft pick of the Vancouver Bombers, but I was injured on the first play of the regular season, and my career's gone downhill since then.
So I guess Vicky Faye here supports you now.
Yeah.
Now our third couple really adds an international flavor to today's show. They come to us all the way from London, England, and I guess they live in a house as big as a palace. Please welcome Charles and Diana Windsor. Now, I hope that your story isn't as phony as the last two. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Charles?
Well, there's not much to tell, really.
Well, you could start by telling us how long you and Diane have been married, and if you tell me 1 month, I'm not gonna believe it.
It's been more like 7 months, actually.
Oh, and what do you actually do for a living?
Well, actually, I'm the Prince of Wales, the Earl of Chester, the Duke of Cornwall, the Duke of Rothesay, the Earl of Carrack, the Baron of Renfrew, the Lord of the Isles, the Great Steward of Scotland, and I collect commodes.
Did you get that job from an ad in the Times?
No, actually, you have to be born to it.
Ah, nepotism. I suspected as much. Now, here's our funny of the day sent to us by Mrs. Wilma Pringle. Mrs. Pringle reminds us to smile at those poor, unfortunate people you might see on the streets, because they might have a gun. We'll be back after this commercial interruption.